Alright guys, I'm back again. I'll be playing some 5-minute blitz game. I'll be trying to get my rating up back to 2000, and I will also be accepting challenges from viewers. So if you are here and you are watching the stream and you like to play against me, you just drop in your username or you send in an unrated challenge and I will accept. Let's go for D4. Okay, maybe we'll get the scotch opening. Maybe. Okay, and the scotch opening we have. Wow, that doesn't look like the best way to play it. But what do I know? Let's go here. Baiting my opponent into capturing here. I'm just going full sacrifice mode. Why not? Let's go here. The plan is to capture there. And my opponent is saying, no, 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 you can't capture there. Let's go here. Maybe I'm going to kick this bishop. And I'm going to just kick the bishop away. I'm going here. And we have some nasty threat here that my opponent has to look out for. I'm thinking this move, but I don't think it does well. My opponent just blunders. My opponent just blunders. After this move, what are you going to do? He just blundered. I thought that was even a bigger blunder, but not. Let's go here. I think we can afford to play it. And after that, we'll capture here. And we are just going to pin that and win it. We are just going to pin this. And since it's pinned, we are just going to add another attacker. And it's just lost. And the good thing is I don't have to be in a haste. But now I'm gladly going to capture. Hit this. I don't think that's the best way to play. I do not. Ooh, I missed the chance to win that piece. I think going here and just picking that up would have been the best way to go. I now feel like going here just to be annoying. And let me develop my piece. Okay. I feel like giving up that, but there's no need. So let's just step away from it. Let's go this way. I want to throw in this check. So let's go. And let's go this way. I'm saying nothing is coming in here. And if you play this move, I'm going to capture, and that will open a discovered attack on the king, which I don't think is what you want. So let's see what my opponent goes for. They go that way. What do I want to play? Let me play this move. I just want to offer a trade here. But now I feel like playing this move. Like, why not? Let's just go here. It's just a trade. And the trade is something that favors me and what I'm going to go for. Yes, they seized the light. I lost connection because they seized the light, which is very sad. I lost connection because they seized the light. I'm trying to go play something more aggressive, but I can't really find the aggressive move. Do I want to go here and here? Well, but if I go here, I'm going to get hit with this. And if I go here, there's nothing there. Let me just defend against this and probably go here next. And we have some APs. The king is simply babysitting this. It's just babysitting that. Do I want to go here? Probably. I just want to keep that pin alive. I want to keep the pin alive. Let's go this way. I'm thinking of going here next. Yes, I wanted to come back immediately, but I just decided to take a break and just do other things. I wanted to come back immediately, but I just decided to just use the opportunity to take a break. I decided to use the opportunity for a break. If they capture there, that's just a blunder. You just can't capture there. You can't. If they capture there, this is just checkmate. That's just checkmate. So let's see what they play. I have to increase the speed as well. My opponent simply resigns. The game is just it's just completely over. It's just getting out of hand. I think, what would my opponent play? Let's say they play a random move like this. I can capture here with check, and after they capture, I can capture here again. And after they capture this way, I have this move, and I'm pinning this, and I'm just going to trade everything, trade the rook and the queen, and I have an extra knight, and that should be easy to convert. Copper, do you know how to play chess? Or you're still a beginner? Even if you're a beginner, if you are interested in playing me, I'm accepting challenges from everyone. Let's see, can I get 2,000 today? We have the trusted Karukan. My opponent goes for the for the exchange variation. Let's go this way. I would have loved to play this, but I don't think it works. So let's go this way. Let's go this way. All right. All right. My opponent is deciding to go full aggressive mode. Let's go here. Just castle and say, all right. I wanted to castle and say I don't want to be part of any of that, but my opponent seems very interested in this pawn. So I'm just going to say, be my guest. If the pawn make you happy, be my guest. Have it, you can have it. Let's go here. We are trying to say you have to babysit that. And let me go this way. Maybe I'll probably go here. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. Probably going this way. Just pick up this, but it's defended at the moment. The good question is, where is that knight going? And the question is, the knight is coming here, and that's not something I think I want. So let's play this. We are simply saying queen. All right. My opponent seems pretty much interested in that move. So let me go this way. Hope I'm not getting this trapped. I don't think so. All right. I don't think so. Okay, my opponent is about to win another pawn. My opponent is about to win another pawn here. But all right, all good, all good. I think I'm going here next. I was thinking they will capture the pawn, but they didn't. Let's go here. I'm considering sacking here, but the issue is after the capture, after the trade, they have this move. They have that move, which is not something I'm happy about. I would love to play a move like this, but at the moment it doesn't work. So what do I do? What do I do? Let me play a waiting move like this. Also adding another support here. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Okay, this way. Oh, it's just a trade. It's just a queen trade. I think. It's just a queen trade. If you don't capture here, I was just going to capture the queen and then capture the knight. And that's a bad move. It seems that's just a bad move. That's a bad move. It walks into this fork. But I have 2 pawns to contend with. I have 2 pawns to contend with. Alright. Let me go here. I should win this knight as well. But I have 2 dangerous pawns to think about. Wow. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? Let's go here. The problem with my opponent's move is that they are pretty much tied down. Let's go here. That's the problem with my opponent's position. Let's go here. And think I can afford to play a move like this. I think I'll just sack here. I think I'll just do that. And that will be a checkmate if they accept it, I think. I'm hitting this. Okay, okay. That looks like a decent move. Looks like a decent move. Let's go here. So that we are just freeing up this. We just want to free up that. Joseph, hi, and Silva, hi. I hope I'm pronouncing those names very well. Let's go here. Do I have something to worry about after that move? Let's go here. And isn't this the checkmate? I think this is just checkmate. Wow. This checkmate is just beautiful. The checkmate is just beautiful. My opponent likely didn't see that coming. They'll be shocked. When they hear the checkmate sound, they'll just be shocked. They'll be like, what? What just happened? Look at this. The rook is controlling all of this square. This is hitting the king and it's also controlling this square. This bishop is controlling all of this, and this pawn controlling this square, and that's just a checkmate. So let's go again. I think I've been doing well. I've won the last 2 games I played. So let's go again. Can we win this? Let's go this way, probably this way next. Okay, this is called the Rose Gambit. I have no idea what's that. Okay, it has now transposed into the main Sicilian Defense. Okay. What if I go here? Yes, the checkmate was just too beautiful. What if I go here? I'm saying this knight, what's your plan? Show me what is your plan. Let's go here. I'm trying to play a move like this so that I can threaten this. I'm expecting this. I'm just going to secure this way. Will Will I get hit with this pawn move? Do I want to capture like this? Let's capture like this. Hope I don't get into some trouble. I want to go this way next. But I think my opponent might play this move. Okay. Let's see. Maybe they will play this move. All right. We might see this move, but that's just asking for trouble. If they play a move like this and like this, that's just asking for trouble. But maybe if I castle, the move would be good. But for now, the move is not good. And now I also have a threat like this. I also have this threat. Although it doesn't end in a checkmate for one reason, because they have this move. Maybe it probably does end in a checkmate. Probably does end in a checkmate. Okay, the queen can go there, which is a good thing for them. Maybe going here would have still been good. But I don't think... Oh, I should have gone here. I think if my opponent allows me, I think I'm going here. But they can just capture here with check and just pick up this. They can't pick up that. Oh, I think my last move should have been that. That should have been my last move. Can I do this? Am I on time to do that? Let's do this. I'm going for the kill. I'm going for the checkmate immediately. Okay. Oh. My opponent has decided to play something nicer, I think. Something nicer. Let's go this way. Do you mean still all this thing is still theory? I doubt. Because if it's still theory, I'll be stunned. Because I don't know theory. I have no idea what we are doing here. Let me give this check. And then slide this rook over. I think I like my position better. Maybe because I'm kicking the king around. I'm about to start kicking black's king around. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can get to 2000 today. Let's go. I would love to play this, but that's just asking for trouble. So let's go this way. Let's play this move. What if we get hit with this? I don't think there's anything to worry about there. But that's an interesting move. It is an interesting move. I think I have to play this move first before I can play a move like this. I think I will have to play this. Because the reason this move works is because if you capture, I capture and you don't want to give up your queen. But if my king is still sitting here, you can give this check. And on the next move, you can pick up that. You can just simply pick up that. Okay. Let's say you pick it up. If I give this check, you are just going back. No, that's asking for trouble. I can't go into that line. I will have to just move I will just have to take a move. I will have to take another step. Another precautionary step by playing this move. Opponent seems to be finding good moves. They want to go there. I don't know if it works. I don't know. I don't think it works. If I go here, let's go here. Okay, let me calculate. Let's calculate a little. Akash, welcome to the stream again. Glad to see you here. If I go here, if you capture, I'm capturing here and there's nothing. What if you sack? I'm just capturing, there's nothing. Let's go here. I'm expecting this move. I'm expecting that move. Okay. Probably doesn't work now. If I go here, let me go back. I think this allows for trade. I think this just allows for trade. I've given my opponent. I've let my opponent back into the game. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. I didn't want any of that. I think my opponent could have just captured there, and life is good. Okay. I feel like going here next. Let's go here. Trying to make sure this pawn is still protected. That's why I'm playing that move. Let's go here. I have to look out for the time as well. The bishop pair is strong, but I don't think it will be enough. I don't think it will be enough in this game. My opponent has dropped 4 points of material. Even though they have the bishop pair, it's just not going to be enough. Let's go here. I'm planning to go here next. I'm just picking up everything. I'm just picking up. I just blundered this. I just blundered into the bishop pair. Into some bishop pair shenanigans. I just blundered. I need to start pushing pawns. And I need to start looking out for forks as well. The bishop are very tricky, so I have to start looking out for fork. But my plan is simple. Go this way. Wait, I think I can play this move. I can afford to play that move. As I leave my pawns alone, I'm going here next. And I think these 3 pawns are going to take me to victory. I think the 3 pawns are simply just going to take me to victory. So let's see. I capture and that's protected. I'm just going forward. But I always have to look out for these nasty forks. You have to sack your bishop. Okay. You are sacking for 2 pawns. You can capture. And I'm going here and you are pinned. Alright, so what are you doing? Okay, I might get it to the check here. Okay. Maybe they can play this move hitting my rook, or I can ignore if I wish to. I can just simply ignore that. And we just won the 3rd game in a row. This is looking pretty. And we just won the 3rd game in a row. This is really nice. Let's go. If you're on the stream and you like to play me, I'm also accepting challenges from viewers. Let's go. What are we going to play? Let's go for this. I think maybe we have the what's this? I don't know. Let's go. If I'm pre-moving, I'll just drop my queen. I think that this is a very nice move to try in a bullet. If I was pre-moving, maybe I've already pre-moved this move and that would just be, I would just be lost. Just a few moves into the game and I would just be completely lost. I feel like going here. Let's capture here. My light square bishop is not looking pretty at the moment. This bishop, I'm struggling to see how I can bring it into the game. I think I can try this. Thanks to the light square bishop. that knight cannot be that this square. You cannot capture 2 times on this square. If you capture the knight, I'm simply capturing here. And don't know. I feel like playing this move. Let's play this move. And you're lucky you have that. If not, your pieces would have been trapped. Alright, Akash. Love from Nigeria. I'm streaming from Nigeria. What do I do here? What do I do here? I can go here. And I can go here. But where do I want to go to? Let's go here. This has become a weakness. That has just become a weakness. If I play this move, it allows this. I don't like this knight. If I can trade this knight, I'll be happy. I don't like the knight. And if I can trade the knight now, they capture this way, and that pawn simply helps my weakness. Because this is a weakness. This pawn on e6 is just a weakness. Like if they remove all, if this knight has another square to go to, well, I think the knight doesn't have another square to go to. And I'm happily going to capture this way. I'm just happily capturing that way. And you are having a hard time taking advantage of this weakness. I'm going here, I'm just putting another knight here, just to be annoying. If this diagonal comes alive, look at this bishop. The bishop will just be a monster. All right. What's my opponent doing? I'm thinking of coming into this file. I am coming into the file next. Let's go here. If you want to trade there, trade. I'm just going to play this move. Probably play this move next and just start some nasty stuff up there. I feel like going here, but it looks like it doesn't work. Looks like it doesn't work. What if I go here? Can I go here? And I feel like going here. Just hitting this, but I don't think it goes beyond that. It doesn't go beyond that. What if I go this way? Trying to capture here next. Let me go this way. I would love to bring a rook here. So let's see what they play. I would love to bring a rook over. So let's do this. Does this move do anything? It doesn't appear to do anything. Oh, I just dropped this. I just dropped this. I forgot. I think maybe capturing here 2 times would have been the best way to go. I just dropped this pawn. Wow. Isn't that just a blunder? I capture here. If I capture here, we are just going to capture. Let's go this way. Let's give this check. If you give me this, I'm just going here, I think. I'm dropping this pawn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And my piece is just pinned. Is it? Or is that just a blunder? I think it is just a blunder. I have this check. Can you imagine? I have this check. And then I have this check, and I'm just checkmating my opponent. And this will be the 4th win in a row. I'm feeling like Magnus Carlsen right now. I am just feeling like Magnus Carlsen. Looks like it doesn't work. While I was just feeling pumped, hey, there's nothing going on here. There's nothing. I'm going to lose this rook. If I give this check, opponent can capture here. Wow, I thought I had that game already, but apparently the game is not yet over. The game is not yet over. The game is not yet over. It's not yet over. I have this move. I had that move, but it's just a move. If I go here, I think my opponent plays this. What if I go here? Or if I capture this pawn, they are simply capturing this. Let's play a move like this, just keeping everything together. I have 50 seconds, so I have to play fast. My next move is likely this. Okay, it doesn't work anymore. Now I can capture here. I have this capture. I'm just capture. What? What? How could I have missed that? I saw it doesn't work, but I still went for it. What did I just do? What? Ah! My opponent wants a rematch. I accepted. Let's go for it. It's time for payback. It's time for payback. Okay. Let me go for the Queen's Gambit. And let's go this way. Let's go this way. We are hitting this. Wow. That's hilarious. That's just funny. I blundered the queen in one move. I remember before I became rated around 2000, before I became rated 2000, I used to think players rated around 2000 don't make mistake. But here I am. Not only me. When you get to 2000, you notice that the 2000 rated players are actually not they are not perfect. If anything, they are very far from perfect. They're very far from perfect. Okay. Let's go here. I would like to take over this file like this. That's just developing a piece with Tempi. Let's go this way. Okay. I feel like going here with the intention of going there, but for the moment, it doesn't look like it works. It doesn't look like it works. Queen C2 is just walking into this. It's just walking into this pin, which I don't think I'm a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of that pin. But I would love to play this move. We might get to see this. Okay, we didn't see that. I would love to play this move just to support this, just to anchor that. And I think that should be good. That should be okay. Yes, I saw the idea behind the move. I just didn't think it would work. The opponent was not going to miss it. And it simply walks into this. It walks into this pin, which is not something great. I don't want to walk into a pin. I can capture here. And what happens next? What if I capture here? Is the knight going back? I don't think so. But if I capture here, let's stop wasting time so we don't get into some time trouble. I think my opponent had this move, I think. I'm beginning to fall in love with my position. I am beginning to fall in love with my position. I feel like just going here and can I play this? Can I go this way? That's asking for too much. This move is asking for trouble. And what else can I do? What else can I do? I would love to play this. Let's play this. I want to kick this knight away. Okay. My plan was to kick the knight away. That was my plan. Just kick the knight away. Am I getting hit with this? I just walked into this, which is not good. All right. Let's go here. Let's go dear. You have to be careful what you wish for. Let's go here. I'm threatening checkmate here. And guess what? I'm also threatening this. The sad thing is it doesn't work. That's the sad thing. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. My opponent is threatening to play this and deliver a checkmate. That's my opponent's plan. Let's go this way. Are we going to get hit with this? Okay, I wasn't expecting they would do that, but they did, and sadly, there's nothing much I can do about that move. There's just nothing much I can do about the move. What if we go here? What if I go here? If I go here with my rook, you have to capture, and after I capture here, I have 38 seconds. What? Oh, I just dropped this. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I just dropped. How am I losing on time? How is my time disappearing like this? How is the time on the clock disappearing like this? I missed this move. It's no longer protected, so they can go this way. Okay, they didn't do that. No, but I have 38 seconds. How do I do? How do I get any chance of doing anything in that 38 seconds? There's nothing I can do. The knight is coming there. Let's go here. Well, this is checkmate. I just blundered checkmate in one. Let me resign. Let me just resign. Well, I think Matlin, you have done very well today. Let me play somebody else. Matlin has done very well. Let's go. If you are watching and you love to play against me, just drop in your challenge. I'm happy to accept. Let's go again. That was a good game from my opponent. They just set me 2 games back. So let's see what happens here. Let's go this way. This is the English opening, the Karukan defensive system of the English opening, and it has transposed into the Slav. In the Slav defense, you don't want to play this because the knight just hop in here and become annoying. So that's not something I want. That's just a pin. I'll break the pin in a moment. Okay. If anything, it just shows you how 2000s can also blunder. Let's go here. My opponent seems interested in capturing and doubling here, but that's not the end of the game. That's not the end of the world. There's still a lot to play for. But what I won't let them do is capture here. So after capturing here, this pawn is also hanging, and because my rook will be under attack and the pawn will be under attack, and when I move the knight, this would be hanging as well. Let's capture this way. Is that how we want to do it? I don't think so. Let me go this way. All right, as expected, my opponent wants to just come and pin me, but I'm saying no pinning. And I'm also saying, well, I'm looking at this. I'm going to castle here. I'll tuck my king away and bring my rook over here, and maybe this double pawn is just a blessing in disguise. Maybe the double pawn is just a blessing in disguise. But probably time for me to move away from this pin. Probably time for me to move away from the pin. The knight is coming here. I can say no, but I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say bring your knight. I can just defend this way, and the knight is just sitting there. Okay, my opponent instead offers a trade, but I'm going to trade on my own terms. Now, if you capture here, I'm going to capture here, and this just has to go. The knight has to go, and that pawn is just going to drop. If you do not capture, I'm going to go this way, I think. Okay. Oh, the knight is okay. I thought the knight, for a moment, I thought the knight was coming there. Let's go here. Maybe the knight is coming there. Who knows? Uh-oh. I thought that was a pin. I thought that was losing. I would like to step away from this. I don't want to be part of it. My opponent can offer us a queen trade. I'm going here. I'm going there, and oh, I can't go there. I can't go there. Let's go here first. And probably time to just step away, just stay away. Can I go here next? Or let me go here. I might get it with this move. This is just a trade. I have to trade. I'm forced to trade. My opponent goes a different route, and what? How could I have missed that? How did I miss that? Alright, clap. If you want to play, we can play next. How did I miss this? How did I miss this? Let's go here. My opponent can give a check here. I thought I was the one going for the attack, but I think it looks far from that. Now I'm just going to go here. I think I'm safe for the moment. For the moment, I think I'm just safe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, who want to play next? You say you want to play next. What's your username? What's your username so I can challenge you? Clap Z. Clap Z. What's your username so I can challenge you? Alright, you are Holland. Holland. Yesterday you played quite very impressive. You played very impressive. Holland, you seem, are you sure you are rated 1000? What's your rating? What's your real rating, Holland? I'm really interested in knowing. Holland, what's your real rating? What's your real rating? Okay, let me review the game. Let's review the game and see. Let's review the game. Holland, if you're in the chat, please, I would like to know your real rating. I know it's easy. I know it's okay to lose to. I know they are upset. Upset is okay in chess. Upsets happened a lot in chess, and I'm not disputing that. But I know losing 3 times to a 900 elo in 4 games is for me is somehow unlikely. Losing 3 times brutally. So what's your real rating? I don't think you are rated 900. Alright, which game is that? Is it the one I lost? I just got destroyed in that game. I thought I was winning at some point. One nine only chess. 1-9 only chess will be around 1-7. Anyway, that's actually good. But I know the game I played against you yesterday wasn't 900 rated. I know that game was for sure not rated 900. I thought that was... Wow, that was a blunder. What would I have? What should I have played? Blunder number 2. What was I supposed to do? Offer a queen trade like this? Yes. And I had chances of surviving, but I played something else. And all my chances went down the drain. And this checkmate is just nothing but beautiful. The knight is controlling this square. This is controlling this square. And here comes this. Yes, I blundered a lot. I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that I blundered a lot. We can play again, but we can play again. Or we can play again. Now that I know you are rated 1-9, but 1-9 anyway, 1-9 the chess is still pretty easy. But let's see. We can play again. Send in your challenge. Alright, my opponent is going for... I thought we had a long down system. So it seems, but I think it has transposed into something I don't really understand. Let's go here. We already have our pieces this way, so it's looking good. It's looking good. It is looking good. No, I'm not. You don't understand. MF, you really don't understand the context. There's a context behind it. Please, don't take me out of context. I'm not saying I can't lose fair and squarely. I know what I'm talking about, but let's not go into it. Let's not just go into it. But I know what I played yesterday. So you don't have the full gist. You don't have the full story. So don't be in a haste. Don't be in a haste to judge, please. You are missing some detailed context. So don't be in a haste. I'm not toxic. I have lost to even 500 rating before. I was commanding the game like from the beginning, and all of a sudden I just blunder checkmate in one. So it happens. No, I'm not. I not say you toxic. I say to my bad network. All right, all right. My opponent is setting up the fishing pole. Maybe they will sacrifice here. Who knows? Why is the game rated? I'm not supposed to be playing a rated game against you. I have nothing to gain from playing a rated game against you. I have everything to lose from playing a rated game against you. Is there a delay? This is how my opponent plays. The 900 LO leaves their king in the center and find out the best move and just crush you later on the game. Let's go here. Let's go this way. Where is this knight going to? I'm still struggling to understand. Dear knight, what's your plan? Dear knight, what's your plan? Let's go this way. And let's go this way. That's interesting. That's quite interesting. Let's go this way. All right, the game is looking good. Let's see. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you just simply imagine this kind of a game? Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? My opponent is not good. He's extremely good. That's just the word. This opponent is not good. He's just extremely good. Can you imagine this sacrifice? Just imagine this. Can you just imagine this sacrifice? Please just accept it. And just I don't know if you just resign. You are just about to waste my rating point for me. I really don't accept rated challenge because of this kind of thing. I really don't accept rated challenge. I'm completely lost. Just tell me the kind of 900 elo that find this kind of move. Just tell me the kind of 900 elo that find that kind of move. And not know the idea behind the move. This is sad. This is really sad. Let me see if I can get back to 1,000 to 2,000. We have the Scandinavian defense on the board. We are hitting the queen. Where is the queen going to? I think this is a move. Yes, this is a move, and this is a move. We are actually delaying this. Yes, that's kind of a good move. I know this is not the best move. I know for sure that's not the best move. But I think that's what I want to play. No, I'm not playing another match with him. I'm not playing another match with him. I'm not playing another match with him. At least not today. In that game, I don't feel my opponent was playing fairly. I don't feel. Maybe they are actually playing fairly, and I may be wrong. But I just don't feel they were playing fairly in that game. So it's just my opinion. And yesterday when I played them, I got destroyed exactly the same way. They leave their king in the center, 900 elo, they leave their king in the center, and they gain all the initiatives you can think of, and just end up easily winning the game. My opponent is going for the fishing pole trap. The fishing pole trap is when you capture here, they simply capture here, and this rook is opened. The rook is open, and the queen is looking at the square, and your knight is under attack, and checkmate is just threatened. But in this position, I think I can go free with this. It's dangerous, but I think I can go free with this because after I capture here, when they play this move, I think I have this move. Just blocking off everything. Just blocking off everything. Let's go this way. I don't think it works. Maybe I am wrong. Let's see. Okay. Let's go this way. I think my opponent realizes it. The move doesn't work. Let's go this way. I'm hitting this. Okay. Let's go here. I think I can sack here. My opponent, this is probably a mouse sleep. That's probably a mouse sleep. Let's go here. Do I want to allow my opponent here and try to come here? That's something I have to think about. And the answer is, I think the answer is no. This is a good move. This looks like a very good move. But after the capture, the queen is coming here. And I have some questions to answer over there, which I don't think I'm ready to answer. I don't think I'm ready to answer any of those questions. So instead, let's go this way. My opponent probably want to do this. And let's go here. I think the more pieces that are traded, the better for me. The more pieces that are traded, the better for me. Let's go here. And let me go here. I wasn't even thinking about that. I didn't see that coming. Let's go here. There's a check here, but I think it's just a check. There's a check here, I think it's just a check, but I need to play faster. Holland, I'm not playing against you again. I'm not playing against you. For one reason. I don't feel you are playing the game fairly. That's why I'm not going to play against you. Let's go here. My opponent desperately wants this to work. And I desperately want some more trade. I seriously want some more trade. The more trade we get, the better for all of us. And if I go here, check, this rook starts hanging. They are likely going to play this. Let me go here. The idea behind this move is to go here, probably capture here, but maybe I have to play this first. If they play this move, I'm just going up. I don't want to open up lines on my king side. I don't want to do that. I'm going to capture here. Why not? And let me go here. All right, my opponent is just lost. He's just lost. There's no two ways about it. But they can try to take advantage of the clock situation. Okay, they just give up that. Thank you. I'm going here. I'm going to give check here, and that will be checkmate in just a few moves. That will be check here, and this move would be checkmate. And I don't think there's any way you can stop that. I don't think there's any way you can stop that. And my opponent resigns. I'm coming. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Hello, Krish. How are you doing today? I hope you are having a nice day. I'll be back in like maybe 30 seconds or a minute. All right, and I'm back. All right, so let's go again. Let's go again. I'm trying to get back to 2000 rating. I used to be rated 2-1 before. I almost went this move, but I'm not sure what that does. Let's go for our Karukan. If they go here, that's the Karukan, but I think they are going for the London system. Let's go this way. Let me go this way. I want to let them capture, and then hop in my knight here. And say my knight is just a beast. That's my claim. My claim is the knight is just a beast. Okay. But now they can play this move. Okay, so let's go here. And regardless of what they... Okay, I was thinking I would go here next. But maybe it doesn't work. Let's go here. Wow. I wanted to go here, but they have this move. So let's play this move first. We might get it with this. But I see I can simply play this. So let's go here. I'm not sure if that is where I wanted to put my queen. Okay. Can I go here? Just try to break open this side of the board. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can do that. Let's go here. Okay. I would love to play this. And that's exactly what I'll play. But my opponent can capture here. I can capture there. Okay. That was not what I was expecting. But that pawn can be removed. Sadly, pawn can be removed. Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting that. That was not part of what I was expecting. Now I would like to develop my knight. If I go here, my opponent might be tempted to play this. But it doesn't work. Hello? Fine. All right, I hope everyone can hear me now. I hope everyone can hear me now. I am back. Okay. What does my opponent want? My opponent wants this knight. He wants this knight to be protected after the capture, but that's not what I want. I want to hit this knight. I need to watch the clock. I need to watch the clock. I think I can hit this. Probably doesn't make a difference. I think I can go here and keep everything together. The king is a piece, so the king might consider coming down here. Because my next move is likely this. My peak rating in rapid is 2000. It's 2800. And what am I saying? 2100 and something. That's my peak. 2198. I was 2 points away from becoming 2-2. And I and I started losing woefully. I started losing woefully. The knights are tricky, so because the knights are very close to my king, I'm just looking out for forks, just checking, just making sure I'm not blundering anything. The knights are just full of tricks, and my opponent is deciding to go for some discovered attack, which I can just step away from. I can play a move like this. And play a move like this, saying no to any discovered attack while also hitting this. Yes, I'm happy to capture like this. How do I make a breakthrough? How do I have a breakthrough in this position? I feel like going here. Let's see. I think I'm going for this file. Let's go for this file. Okay, I was expecting that. Now I just have to watch out for this tricky knight. And it's not an easy end game, but I think I should be fine. Okay, what I'm talking about, that's it. Okay, if I had gone here, this is it. What do I do? Let's go here. This knight is just a menace. The knight is a menace in my position. Let's go here. I can't play this move, so maybe I can go here, although it feels slower. Okay, let's go here. I'm just cross-checking to make sure I can play this. And I can. Let's go here. Alright. The king is on a dark square, the knight is and the rook is on a light square, so there's no capturing me. There's just no capturing me in that case. Let's go here. I have to be careful not to blunder this. And I almost did. I might get it with this. I just have to make sure the piece, the rook and the knight are just on some different square. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. I would love to play this, but I don't know if it even works. Here's the knight going to. That's something I'm just checking for. The knight is maybe going here. Let's go here. The knight is going here. We check. Just lost that. I just lost that. I'm about to lose the game. The knight are just something else. The knight are full of tricks. Let's go here. I'm trying to use my king to guide against this knight, to guide against this pawn. Probably going to walk that way. Or what about this other pawn? I'm going to capture here with check. What's going on? What's going on? Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was a good game. That was a good game. I lost at the end. That was a very good game. My opponent was very resilient and it paid off. So let's go again. We have the Sicilian O'Kelly variation. Do I want to go here? Let's go here. Why not? Okay. Was I expecting that? Let's capture here. Okay, you want me to play rapid? All right. Maybe after this game, I'll go rapid. Am I winning a pawn? I don't want to know. I don't think so. Okay. Actually, what did I lose? I lost a piece. What? What? What did I just do there? How did I do that? All right, I'll start playing rapid after this game. Let's go here. I'm going to hit you here. Let's go here. I can't afford to allow that. Yes, I'm down with piece. I just hung the piece for no reason. I think that's one of my specialty. Just hanging pieces for no reason. Can they capture here? No. When I go forward, what am I expecting? Okay, I definitely wasn't expecting that. If I play this move, I think I'm going to see this move. But I'm thinking of playing this move. There's the knight going. The knight is going backward. So let's play this. Two-one only chess is around 19chess.com. Oh, I just hanged another one. Why not? I just hanged another one. Why not? Let's go here. And looks like I was about to hang another piece again, as usual. I just got completely destroyed in this game. Completely destroyed. This would have been a checkmate if there was a pawn here. Would have been a checkmate. Okay, so my opponent can play this. Let's go here. My next move is likely this. My opponent can try a move like this. They can't for now because this is under attack. And this is my next move. I just want to capture here. That's the plan. Yes, I hung the knight. I hung a knight. I'm not denying that. It happens. It happens in chess. Blundering is normal in chess. No one is denying that. No one is denying that. I feel like trading, but do I have enough pieces? That's not something I think I want to find out. I don't think that's the way I want to find out. Maybe going here would have been better. Let's see. Let's go here. We might get it with this check, but right, we might get it with this move. I'm stronger on this part of the board, and I think I have to play on that part of the board if I intend to have any chance. If I intend to have any chance, my opponent might place a move like this. I was expecting something along that line. Okay. Okay. It's becoming spicy. It's becoming very spicy. I think my opponent is going to lose. He's going to sack the pawn, sack the rook for this pawn, and hope for the best. And I think with best play, it should be equal. What? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Okay, they can sack this way. I thought the rook was somewhere here already. Why did I trade bishop? Play with calculation rather than intuition. Well, I think in a blitz game, you play more of intuition. So thanks. I would say this position is actually a dream position. But I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose. I'm just going to lose this game. All right, you okay. Let me play some rapid game where I can actually share my thought process in full and not worry about flagging. So let me go some rapid game. Let's refresh. Okay, I think I already have an opponent in the rapid pool. So let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. My opponent is going for the Nimzo-Larsen attack. In some cases, some people play this move as well and also go this way. So let's play a move like this. And I would love to take the center, but for now, it doesn't look that way. Do I want to play this move? I don't want to play this move because it simply block this bishop. And I don't see a reason to do that. So let me play this move. But I would like to bring my bishop out of this pawn pyramid. So I think I would like to play a move like this first before I play this move to open this diagonal for this bishop. And I might also consider playing a move like this because brain ain't braining. I would like to play a move. I would like to play a move like this because so that if my opponent goes this way, I can actually just retreat my bishop and life is good. So this way or this way, where do I want to put my bishop? I feel like going this way, putting the bishop here. But if I do that, my opponent can hit me with this move. But I will be happy to see that move. Why? Because it creates a weakness here. It simply creates a weakness here. This becomes a weak pawn. And then, maybe only then, I can just come back here. I'll probably come back here. So let's go this way. I'll be happy to see this move. So let's see what's happened. Let's see what happens. Okay, my opponent simply ignores and plays something else. Where's this knight going? Where's the knight going? I'm not sure where the knight is going. Okay, my opponent might probably just anchor the knight this way and ask me, are you sure you actually wanted this move? My opponent can ask me, are you sure you actually wanted this move? Because once I capture here, well, they can capture here and they just open up some pieces. But guess what? Because this pawn is no longer here, my knight can hop in here and rest. My knight can simply hop in here and there's just nothing going on. I think I would like to trade. Do I want to trade? Let me castle first. Okay. Let's go here. I simply want to beat my opponent into pushing their pawns forward. I think my opponent understands why I played that move and they decided not to fall for it. Maybe we'll see a move like this. And maybe then I can just retreat here. Now I can retreat here and I'm just threatening to capture here. I'm going to capture with this. Can I play this move? Because this knight can also lap in here and hop in here. Dear opponent, I don't think that's what you wanted to play. Because I'm not going to capture. If I capture this way, it simply helps them. They just capture here. They are adding pressure to this knight and life is good. So I'm thinking of going this way with the intention of maybe supporting this way. And now this move is no longer an option. And maybe I can trade this way and just give them a double pawn here. So let's go this way. Also, I think the other reason why they play that move is so that I can no more have a pawn here. So that there's no way I have a pawn kicking this knight. I feel like going here. But maybe capture, and what do I do? Let's capture this way. I'm interested in seeing how they are going to capture. Okay. What if I go this way? The reason I'm thinking here is if I go this way, I know my opponent is happy to play this move. Wow, is the volume that high? Let me see if I can lower it. Let me see if I can lower the volume. Is the volume okay now? Is the volume okay now? Yes, I think this is this is just the best move. I can't go for the other one, even if that is what I really want to play. If I go here, I'm just going to get kicked with this. And the only move that looks safe is this move. And my opponent can play this move. And the knight is trapped. The knight is just trapped. The knight is out of squares. So that's why I have to play this move. If they play this move, do I want to capture? I do not think I want to capture that. I think I want to say, this your bishop. Wow, this pawn is hanging now. Also, this pawn is hanging. And this pawn is hanging. So what are we going to see on the board? Maybe we can see this. But if we see that, I'm going to capture here. And after the trade, my opponent has this pawn and they are looking ugly. If you ask me, they can support the pawn this way, but that just makes the bishop a glorified pawn. Okay. Okay. I was thinking I could capture here, and okay, but wait, if I capture here, they simply capture back, and after I capture here, they can pick up this. So what I'm going to do now is simply push this pawn forward, and there's still no way to protect against it. Okay, there is, maybe they can play a move like this, but I'm going to add another attacker this way, and there's no way to protect the pawn. I'll look into the mic. If the I don't think you are the only person that have said the microphone is sounding too loud. I'm going to check it. Maybe on my next stream I'll make sure to look into the microphone sound and make sure it's sounding better. Yes. But now after that move, I can play a move like this. And when I play a move like this, you can't capture here because your queen is just hanging. So let's go this way. But is there anything of concern here? I don't think. Pawn to b6 loses a tempo. Pawn to b6 loses a tempo. Are you talking about this move? Okay, yes. Instead of defending this way, okay, now I can just capture like this. And then capture this way. Can I capture this way? You see, when you have two options to capture, it's always nice to think about your options. If I capture this way, yes, I can actually capture this way, but I might get it with this move. But I'm just going to play this move, but I'm going to lose a pawn. So I don't think that's what I want to do. So what I want to do is capture this way. Okay, now I'm hitting this. Are we going to see this? Okay, we didn't see that. I'm thinking of going this way, but the question is, what if my opponent sacks? That's just a crazy sacrifice that does nothing. So if I go this way, if they capture, I'm happy to capture back. Okay, but if I go this way, what if they do not capture and simply play a move like this? I think I can go this way. I think I can play this move. I can play this move. And after the trade, I capture here. And it looks like this pawn is hanging. But if you capture the pawn, now, I have this move. And it's just a fork. So let's see what my opponent is cooking. I blundered checkmate in one. Oh! What? How could I have done that? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? I feel like I was dominating for the majority of that game, but maybe I'm just feeling optimistic. So let's look at the game. Let's look at the game to see if I was actually dominating. Let's see if I was actually dominating, or maybe I was just being delusional. I felt like I was dominating. Yes, I was. I was dominating for the majority of the game. Let's see. Wow, that was a missed win. The move I was so proud of was a missed win. So what's the best move? Okay, the best move is just to capture there. And after this trade, what else? Just go here. I'm hitting this. Okay, I missed all of that. That was a mistake. What? That was a mistake. Yes, it should be me. It should be a mistake because the idea behind that move is very unsound. I think this should be the best move. I think that should be the best move. Let's see. Let's see what's the best move. Yes, that should just be the best move, but I missed it. I just missed it. I missed it and I forgot about this queen and I got checkmated. I forgot about the queen and just got checkmated. Comedy Shot to hi, how are you doing today? I'm from Nigeria and hope you are having a nice day. Krish, I just got destroyed. How am I hanging checkmate in one? What's going on? Let's go again. I should win this one. I should win this one. Let's go. I'm playing the laughing man. The username is just funny. Okay, looks good. Let's go this way. I'm probably throwing this pawn next. We have the Karukan. Capturing this way. Alright. I know I don't want to capture that. I know. I don't want to help them develop a piece. So let's go this way. I might trade this. I might trade this just to allow myself. Let me play this. If I get hit with this, I might just trade. So let's go this way. I'm preparing to castle. I'm simply just preparing to castle. I might see this move. I might just see this move. So that if I go here, they play this. And, but I'm not going there. I'm just going to play this move. And after this move, I'm going to castle. And I'm threatening to just capture here. Okay, you don't think I'm supposed to trade here? Trade the bishop there? If that's what you are talking about, I think I'm supposed to trade there. I think I was supposed to trade there. This is a move. And this is a move. But I would like to play this. And the idea behind this move is if you capture, which they do not have to capture, but if they capture, I'm going to capture here. And okay, my opponent missed it. The idea behind it is that after capturing there, this knight stop protecting this bishop, and now I can go this way, and on the next move I'm just picking this up. So let's go. My opponent was in haste to play that move and they just missed it. They are down with piece, but it's a rapid game, and in a rapid game, until the game is over, there's still a lot of playing to be done. Okay, now I'm threatening to go here. Now I would love to play this, or maybe add another attacker this way. And look at this, the king is trapped in the center of the board. I don't think that's where my opponent wants to be. Let's add another attacker, making it 3 attackers. I can capture this pawn. I think I'm expecting a move like this to support. And I can capture the pawn, but capturing the pawn lets them castle, and I don't think I want them to castle. So I don't think I'm going to capture this pawn if they play this move. Okay. I think I enjoy this. And I'm going to still win a pawn regardless. I am going to win a pawn. Why not letting them castle? That's the idea. Okay, my opponent decides to go that way, but I can play this move. Let me calculate. They have how many protector? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's safe to do. I can go here. And this is a threat. This is just a threat. Okay. I can now go here. I think now I can go here. Check. And the queen has to capture. But I'm looking for a good move, a better move, but I can't really find one. I think this should be it. After this move, the queen has to capture. The queen has to capture. And I'm just capturing here with my queen. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Now there's a trade. There's a trade. There's a trade. I should have taken with the bishop. Do you think that's correct? Do you think taking with the bishop is correct? Taking with the bishop? Okay, yes. I see the idea. I think taking with the bishop forces them to capture back with the bishop. And after I capture with my knight, what's the difference? I don't think there's a very big difference there. Okay. Let's go here. I'm just being careful not to blunder checkmate in one. Like the previous game, I felt very strongly that I was winning. I felt very strongly that I was winning until I blundered the game. I felt very strongly that I was winning. My opponent wants to go here. But what if I go here? Arika, I am from Nigeria. I am from Nigeria. Or do I want to play a move like this? Just simply doubling up. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. I'm protecting my pawn. Thinking of capturing here. Okay. I am not sure what that move does. I am not sure what the move does. Okay. Let's see. So my opponent planning to go here. If you go here, that does a move one move attack, and I don't think it does anything. This move only helps me. I think the move helps me. It helps me. It helps me force a trade. I think the move helps me force a trade, which is what I am, which is what I've been looking for. Now the queen is pinned. My queen is protected. So they can try to block this way, but that's just asking for trouble. That's just asking for trouble. So let's see what they play. They can't move the queen, so I think a queen trade is forced. All right, Arika, thank you for subscribing. I'm very grateful. I'm very happy you subscribed. Thanks for subscribing. Okay. Wow, that was a good game. That was a good game. So let's review it and see. Let's review and see. Wow, I played with 92.7% accuracy. I think Arika is from India. He said he's from India. Alright, let's go this way. Let's calculate what happened. We are talking about the theory that I'm not supposed to trade. I'm not sure where you are talking about. Is it this bishop? Because I know trading there is an idea in the Caro-Kann defense. That's why I traded there. So I'm not sure where you are talking about. Yes. Yes, this was the tricky move I played. This move is very tricky. After this capture and after this, I was expecting my opponent to play a move like this, which I think going here and capturing here doesn't work. But let's see. Let me show the tactics. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, it just drops a pawn. That move just drops a pawn. So I just win a pawn. So instead of going for this idea, I just grab a pawn on my way out. Okay, that looks good. But my opponent was in a haste and he just captured here in 1 second. My opponent just captured here in 1 second, and that was just a terrible blunder. You see, this blunder, even in the French defense, is something you have to look out for. And I think I got to master this tactic from playing the French defense, where your queen just go here and you are picking up something here. That was a good game from my opponent. So let's go again. Let's go again. Nigeria, India. You had 92 against me. Wow. You played very well. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm GM2. No way there ain't name of India GM Arika. You will be shocked. Do you know all the GMs in India? I think chess is very big in India, and you will be surprised to see a name GM Arika. Oh, that was a mouse slip. That was a mouse slip, and I'm going for the Sicilian defense that I know nothing about. How did I get here? 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 Going for a gambit, I don't know how to play. This is not nice. It's not nice. Let me do this. And let's do this. I'm expecting a trade, but why not? Let me castle. I'm not really happy with my position. I'm not happy with my position. Let's sack this pawn. So we can push this pawn forward and play a move like this. And then play a move like this. I wanted to go C6, but I mistakenly played C4. And I just got myself into some weird line in the Caro-Kann. My opponent is happy to trade, but okay. Let's go. If the trading makes you happy, why not? Let's trade. Let's go here. Isn't that a blunder? That was a blunder, guys. That was a blunder. I played that move too fast. That was just a blunder. I just had to capture here. And after the capture here, I just pick up this. What am I doing? What am I doing? I think that's also a blunder. Okay. It looks like a blunder, but it's definitely it's probably not. I'm thinking of capturing here. If you capture me, guys, it's a blunder. It is a blunder. I think it is a blunder. Okay, it's not. It's not. It's not. Okay, now I have this move, which you have to look out for. I have the move which you have to look out for. Wow, I missed the opportunity to win a piece. My username is Ogechukwu is his name. Who said Ogechukwu is my name? My name is Justice. My username is the Chess Corner. That's my username. I feel like going here. Okay. If my opponent plays this move, I think that's just a losing blunder. If they play this move, that's just a losing blunder. Yes, and they play the move. And it is just a losing blunder. Look at this bishop. Just look at this bishop. And after this check, just look at this. This bishop is controlling the square. So the king can't go into the square. And we just have another win with an opening we don't play. I don't play the Sicilian. I don't think I've learnt it before. I just play against it. Okay, even if I've learnt it from the white side, trying to know what to do against some move, but I've not really have some practice game against it. Yes. I know that was a blunder. After blitzing out this move, that was when I realized the best move was just to capture here. And after the recapture, the rook has stopped protecting this, and I can come here and life is good. You can try to do this, you just lose more pawn as this knight is protecting this bishop. So I missed it, and in this position I was thinking I could capture here and lure this out, but it just doesn't work. Because if I capture here, they can capture here, and if I give a check here, look, the knight is protecting this square, so the king, it would have been a checkmate. But we have this move, and after this move I can only try a move like this, but just look at it. I'm not winning anything, and it's only a mistake. So I couldn't even find any follow-up, and the knight is protecting the rook, so there's just nothing there for me. So I decided not to capture, and I decided to bait my opponent again. Now they were afraid of this move. They were thinking of this move. What if I play this move? But if I play this move, as the position is now, if it's my turn and I play this move, the knight can come here, and after I capture here, they can capture. And notice this, I don't have this rook check. But it was their turn, and they just like they enabled me by playing this move. And after this move, Stockfish says it's a mistake. But to human thinking, it looks logical. To me, it looks logical. Justice. So in this position, after my opponent plays this, I have this move for free. They can't recapture. I think they just have to go back. Oh, what's the best move? Let's see what's their best move. Okay, the best move is just to offer this and just give up. My opponent missed it, and this was just a beautiful checkmate. They can block this way, but I'm just picking it up and I'm winning a piece. So let's go again. All right, Tigzaya, thank you. Let's go again. That is Justice. That's Justice. I think I'll add it to my profile. I'm Justice from Nigeria. Okay. All right. Let me play one more game before I call it a day. I'm going to play this game and then I'll call it a day. Okay, Justice for you. Justice. Go London aggressive. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to play the London. I don't know how to play the London. Maybe I might look it up. We are going to face the Karukan, but I feel like going this way. Okay, and I feel like going for a trap. I think I want to go for a trap. I feel like going for this trap. If they play this move, this bishop is lost. Okay, my opponent already knows. So they didn't do any of that. So let's go this way. And I'm threatening to play this next if they don't play it. Okay. So let's go here. Or maybe here would have been better. Probably not. It's probably just the same. This is my last game of the day and I'm just freestyling it. I'm going to capture here. And if my opponent recaptures this way, I have this check and I'm just picking up this bishop. So they can't recapture the pawn. Okay, Arika, we can play if you want us to play. After this game, okay, my opponent just blunders. You can see these are 2000 rated opponents falling for these tricks. So it's not really unusual. Okay, I thought I was even winning that, but apparently I wasn't winning anything. So I was about to say it's not unusual to see such happening. I want to play this move. But does it do anything for me? I think my opponent can simply go back. So what if I just develop my piece? Or maybe put a knight here. What if I just put a knight here? Let's go this way. Alright, maybe we might get hit with this. Yes, I spoke too soon. I thought they blundered this piece already. But I didn't see this. I was thinking if I give a check, they can always only block this way, but they could block the other way, and that way simply protects this bishop. And I don't want to go pawn grabbing early in the game. Sometimes going pawn grabbing is not the way to go. Sometimes going pawn grabbing is not the way to go. Let me go here. My opponent was hitting this. I don't think I want to trade. I do not think I want to trade. Let me go this way. I might as well just castle this side. Although I'm afraid of this file that's already opened up. I really don't like the file. I really don't like that file. I really don't like the file. Let's keep things together like this. I might get it with this, but I'm going to capture, and they can trade this way. But now I can capture this way because this is already this is looking at this and life is good. All right, so I'm not sure why they play that move. Okay, they want to go here next. They want to go there next. I'm going to castle my king. If they do not want to castle, I'm going to castle. I might play this move next, or maybe this move. I might just play this move next, just to pick up this bishop. This knight is really annoying. If you castle this way, I'm just going to capture here. And notice this, the rook will be here. This other rook is here. And it will just be a fork. And if you castle this way, I'm just coming in like this. And I'm even threatening a checkmate that I think is unstoppable. You have to give up this and I capture. And maybe move your rook. No? Okay, you have to just move your rook. And after the check here, you move your king. And after the check here, your knight can just hop back to block the check. And maybe I'll just win myself a pawn. I'll win myself a pawn and I am threatening this again. So how do you do that? I don't think that's a complication black wants to get into. I do not think that's a complication black wants to get into. And I'm also not sure if I want to castle. Okay, my opponent just steps back. I feel like going here. And then what? And then what? If I go here, what? I feel like going I feel like going here, offering my opponent a pawn, and after they capture the pawn, then I go here, hitting the queen, and also attacking this bishop here. So I'm expecting they will capture here with check. So I capture here. And what? Do I want to get into any of those complications? The two kings are on the center of the board. I don't think that's a complication I want to get into. I think a better way to go about it is this. Without sacrificing anything. Go this way. Then go this way. And this is trapped. They might offer me, they might give a check here. My opponent might give a check here, but I think I'll go this way. Okay. I was thinking that was trapped, but apparently it wasn't. If I go here, it's just a trade. Wow, that was a good find from my opponent. Okay, I think I want to capture here, and after they capture this way, I can capture here. And after they capture this way, I can keep it together like this. Can I? Oh. Wow, this is some complicated stuff. Or if I go here, which was my plan, oh, this move simply destabilized everything. It simply just confuses me. Oh, simply just confuses me. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? All right, let's go here. Let's go for the trade. If I give a check, they simply capture. They simply capture and they are just doing very okay. Let's go this way to keep it together like this. I like my position. I like my position. Let's go here. My opponent might play this. Okay. Let's go here. And now I'm protecting this pawn and I can capture this way. And most importantly, I'm threatening to give a check here. Okay, can I castle this way? I think I would like to castle this way. Let me castle this way. Let's go this way. Okay. I can protect it like this. can protect it like this. Are we going to see them double up? Are we going to see them double up? Looking at this, can I play this move? Or just go this way? I'm going here. I'm looking at this. I'm saying, dear knight, where are you going to? Dear knight, where are you going to? But maybe they can simply just move the knight and life is good. But I'm just going to hop in here. They gave up the knight. They gave up the knight. Why did you give up the knight? I can come back here. I can come back here and everything is protected. Everything looks protected. Okay. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to have to lose a piece back. I think I'm going to have to lose a piece back. But which piece do I want to lose? What if I go here? My opponent can capture here. I capture back. And let's go here. We are going to lose a piece anyways, so and we have to move. Oh, Javier, welcome to the stream. Jeremy, welcome to the stream. I don't think my position is okay. I don't think my position was okay. My position wasn't really pretty. It wasn't really pretty. I'm thinking of going here. Bro, this position is just an ISO. Let me capture here. Okay, wait. I think I can play this move now. But I would get it with this. I think I would like to capture the pawn. Let's capture. My opponent might go for this, but I want to start pushing this pawn. I would love to start pushing that pawn. Okay, they didn't do that. They didn't go for the pawn, which is nice. And now I have to look out for the clock. I have to look out for the clock situation. I feel like going here, but the move does nothing. So let's go here. My opponent might pin me this way, but I think I have to play this move. Because if they pin me and I did not respond, then comes this move and I'm losing this bishop. Yes, I can see I'm running low on the time. I'm running low on the clock. I want to start pushing this. Yes, I have to move. I just have to move. I have to move. Okay. I'm not sure what my opponent's plans to do with that. If their plan is to capture pawns, I'm going to say, be my guest. Be my guest. Where's this knight going? The knight is going here. The knight is going there. And that's not a square I want the knight to go into. The knight is going here with check. And that will not be pretty. That will not be pretty. The knight was coming here with check. So where's the knight going to? They are probably going to sack. And I think I would like the knight to be on a dark square first, so I can protect this way. Okay. My opponent takes control of that. Let's see. And let's go this way. I'm hitting the knight. Even if they lose the knight for this pawn, there's still a lot of playing to be done. Uh-oh. I almost went that way. How do I go? Where am I going to? Let's go this way. I have to look out for checks. These knights are bad. The knights are just dangerous. Okay. I was expecting to get hit with a different check. Is my opponent threatening a different check here? That's something I'm looking out for. Okay. And as I said, like I said, the knights are just too tricky. And there we go. There we go. I've lost the only leverage I have on the position. I have lost the only leverage I had in the position. Let's go here. This knight. Oh, okay. I had this move. I have this move. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Okay, the knight is back again. The knight is back again, causing me some trouble. Wow. Here, knight, leave me alone. Where is this knight going? Where is this tricky knight going? What? Okay, I can block this way. This is... I can't take this, because if I capture here, then comes this move, and it's just a fork. Wow, my opponent found out very, very fast. Wow. Wow, that was a good game. Arika, do you still want to play against me? Because I'm about to end the stream. So, boy, if you want to play against me, I can still throw in a few games. If there's anyone that wants to play against me, I can still play a few games before I call it a day. Wow. I thought I was commanding that game for the majority of the game. But my opponent was just he just simply outplayed me. I thought I was commanding the game, but I was just being delusional. I was never controlling the game. This was the only time my opponent made a mistake, and I found the wrongest move to go. Well, my opponent just outplayed me. Wow. Wow. I really can't fault myself. I'm not Magnus Carlsen. You know, Magnus Carlsen said, if your opponent plays very well, it doesn't justify you losing the game. Well, in this case, I think in this game, I'm happy to lose. My opponent played extremely well. Could I play rook a7? Rook a7 again? Okay, when I went down after this move, yes, even if I play rook a7, it doesn't change anything. Even if I play rook a7, which is the best move according to Stockfish, it really doesn't change anything, as my opponent can simply capture here. Although maybe this is a pin, it's an annoying pin, but it's not even really an annoying pin. My opponent can play this move, unpinning the knight and also protecting the rook, and there's nothing to go for there. Alright, I think Arika is no longer here. Maybe we'll play some other day. Everyone, thanks for joining the stream. I'll be ending the stream, and I'll be streaming the same time tomorrow. If you are here to hit the like button, kindly hit the like button, and if you enjoyed